Hello there, pond hoppers. On this last episode, we talked about on the lure light our scented jerk shad by Zman. I've got a couple here. Now they do come in many sizes. I've got here the 3.5 inch and a 6 inch. They also come in a 4, 5, and 7 inch option. Now my 6 inch I've got here, I took Matt's advice and put on a belly weighted EWG hook with a screw lock. The Elastec plastic was not too hard to get on that screw lock. It just screws right on, and then you put your hook through just like any other EWG hook, and you should still get that same action you do on other applications. Now for a 3.5 incher like this one here, I do hook them a couple different ways. I tend to use a nice little finesse hook like here. This one's a BMC Redline. Now you can do a simple nose hook, just come up straight through the bottom, or you can go through the side. I prefer the top to get that nice hook up on the top of a fish's mouth when I lean into the reel there. You just go straight through, and then you'll get that nice jerk motion. Or, as we mentioned on the pod, the crackhead rig, which is basically just like a jig head. You're gonna push it through the nose, up on, and then out the top. That one isn't perfect, but you get the idea there, and you still get that front pull from your line, and you'll get your twitching, get the same action out of this as you will that there. Now with the jerk shads we did talk about, we like to add weights to them on occasion, or rattles. So I've got here one of the Z-Man rattlesnaker weights and the Z-Man rattlesnaker itself. Real easy to use. Pop your tube off, pull out your applicator. Now on here you can go a couple different ways on your weights. You can come in and weight it through the bottom right into the nose, and you just slide it right in there. And then you take your weight, pop it in, slam that through, and now I've got a nice little weight in the front. Still be able to run the hook through as a nose hook, not quite the other way though. Now you can put the weight at the front, or you can go through the belly or the top and put it in the middle in the back, which is what I usually do. It'll get you 2 different drops on that. If you've got it in the nose, when you twitch and then let go, it's going to nosedive straight down, and it's going to look like a feeding bait fish going down to the bottom and get itself some grub. If you put it in the center, you're going to twitch, and then it's going to fall straight down, and it's going to look more like a dying bait fish. Both ways, they're going to get you bites, one way or the other. And speaking of retrieves, you're going to do mostly the same retrieve, but you can vary it up if you're not getting bites. As I said, I like to do a nice little twitch, and then let it fall, and it either nose or straight down. Pause for anywhere from 5 seconds all the way up to 30, depending upon your conditions. Or you can also straight twitch and no pause and twitch again. You can keep it twitching straight across if they are really feeding on those bait fish that day. The slower they're moving, the longer you're going to want to pause and give them a chance to eat it right off the bottom. The scent on them, I'm getting all over my fingers here. It is good, it is strong. I do recommend, as I said, pre-rigging these beforehand so you can get a nice wash out before you start messing with any other tackle and getting it everywhere. But that is about all you need to know about the jerk shad. Until next time.